All right, welcome back. Play another 9 holes with me here at Rancho del Pueblo in San Jose. Short executive course. This is my first shot off the tee, a little short, and was able to chip up onto the green here. Decent chip. Did not do a good job at all of putting these first few holes. My aim was off, didn't take my time, rushed this next shot here, and ended up with a double bogey. Second hole here, it's a little shorty, 86 yards. Left this one in the bunker, and the sand was super firm, so I went to splash some sand. Unfortunately, it was hard as a rock, and I shot out the back of the green here. Chip back up, unfortunately went coast to coast, and another chip here, and here's another misaimed putt. Fortunately, did not make that one, but got the double bogey to sink in here. Third hole. This is one of my favorite holes here. Hit it really well. 168 yards to the pin. Landed right in the middle of the green, about less than 3 feet away from the hole. Almost had a hole in one. This is the closest I've been to a hole in one on this hole. Luckily, was able to tap in for the birdie. And we are on to the fourth hole. This is the long hole, 260 yards. Decided not to take my driver out and tried my hand at the 3-wood, and I topped it. Absolutely topped it. The second shot here was a little tough. I had a tree in my way, so tried to mitigate that. Still clipped a branch and ended up on the right side of the fairway. Little goose break here. They were enjoying the shade. And for my third shot here, I did have a nice little pitch onto the green. Was happy with that pitch shot. And again, the putter was not working right the first few holes here. Left it short, didn't aim it as well again, and ended up rushing this little tap in and missed it, unfortunately. Which brings us to the next hole. It's another short hole, par 3, 102. And I hit a little more club than I probably wanted to on this one and ended up by a pole, which lucky enough, I did chip it on to the green. It did roll out the back and onto the fringe, and decided I should probably putt it here instead of a high risk shot like a chip. So I putted and got a few feet from the hole. As you can see, it trickle onto the green there. Left it short and ended up cleaning this one up for bogey. We had some really awesome weather today. It is the end of March and starting to feel a lot like spring. And this is the 6th hole. This is a long one, 192 to the pin. Busted out the hybrid here and ended up just short on the right side for a nice little pitch here. I think this was about 40 something yards. Pitched it right onto the green. Had a nice little pitch here and ended up not too far from the hole. And what should have been a pretty easy tap in, I missed. And you can't tell from the video, but the greens are on a weird angle here, and I completely misjudged it and missed. Ended up with a bogey. 7th hole, 142 yards. I hit the ball really well. Ended up almost on the middle of the green. Set myself up for a nice easy putt here, as you can see. And this is for the birdie attempt. Unfortunately, just missed it. I came up a few inches short and was able to clean this up on the way back for a par. And as we're approaching the last couple of holes here, I'm able to string together a few decent putts. This is another long one, 172 to the pin, and ended up hitting it a little bit right here. Ended up in a weird spot here. I didn't have much green to work with, so I did have to hit a little flop shot, which I was super happy about. Got really close to the pin and set myself up for a nice little par shot. Took my time, made sure I was aiming well, and was able to drain this for another par, which was great. And we are heading into the 9th hole here. I pulled out my gap wedge, hoping I can get onto the green here with 110 yards. Really thought I chunked this one, and I even said to the group I thought I chunked it. Luckily, I landed right on the green and not too far from the pin, which gave myself another look at birdie. And really took my time again, lined it up, put a nice stroke on it, and drained a birdie for the last hole. Really happy with the way I ended this round. The last few holes turned out really well. Hoping I can shoot even lower next time. Thanks for watching.